Hello, my name is Grant Ross.
And I'm Andrew Geraghty.
Welcome back to our video lesson series on gaining financial empowerment.
This class will teach students the basic skills of creating, starting, and running a business. Even if the student does not plan to operate his own business, knowledge from this class will help him understand how managers think. Since all students have to deal with the business world almost every day, this should enable them to better understand and behave in this world.
Though our focus will be on running a business, each student must also understand that they, in some sense, must promote and manage themselves. From going to college, to getting married, to applying for a job, all of these require students to sell themselves to others. This class will help them understand how they should behave to reach their highest potential. Each person is, in some sense, their own brand.
In this first lesson, we'll begin by focusing on what it is that makes an individual a successful entrepreneur. Let's get started. First, try naming a few entrepreneurs that you know. What qualities do these people possess? Pause the video now if you need some time to come up with your answers. There are lots of different entrepreneurs. Mark Zuckerberg created his own business, Facebook. Kanye West came up with his own Yeezy clothing line. Oprah Winfrey, despite growing up in extreme poverty, has built her own business empire off of her TV show, leading her to be worth almost $3 billion today. Let's talk about some other entrepreneurs, more specifically.
Elon Musk is a famous entrepreneur. Growing up in South Africa, he sold his first computer program at age 12. After coming to the United States and studying at the University of Pennsylvania, he started more computer businesses. In 1995, he started Zip2, which he sold 4 years later for more than $300 million. Afterwards, he started PayPal, which he sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Since then, he has founded SpaceX, Tesla Motors, and SolarCity, as well as proposed the Hyperloop. He, famously, wants to visit Mars, which is an impressive ambition indeed. In 2015, he was worth $8.3 billion. But today, in 2017, he is worth substantially more, $20.6 billion.
Not all entrepreneurs are about making money, however. Look at Craig Kielburger. He started the nonprofit Free the Children when he was 12 years old. Now it has built more than 650 schools around the world. For that, he won the Children's Nobel Prize. His organization is the world's largest network of children helping other children.
Sergey Brin is an example of a mix of both of these aforementioned images of entrepreneurs. After immigrating to the US from Moscow, Russia, and receiving a degree in mathematics and computer science from the University of Maryland, he found himself working on a data mining system with Larry Page, while both were completing their doctorate degrees from Stanford. This project eventually led both of them to drop their doctorates and focus their time entirely on this search engine, which they later named Google. Google has since made both Sergey Brin and Larry Page some of the richest men in the world.
So today, we have discussed a few entrepreneurs, but we still have not really explored what the word means. Consider all of these definitions. An entrepreneur is someone who starts a new business, a person who organizes, manages, and assumes the risk of an enterprise. Or more generally, a risk taker, willing to try new things by creating products, services, or technologies. But that still does not fully explain that word. What would you add to the definition of entrepreneur? What do you think of when you hear the word entrepreneurship? To close, we want to leave you with this question. Of all the entrepreneurs that we mentioned, what do they have in common? We know that hard work is one important component, but what else?
Thank you for watching.